Thank you, Ken. Ken's got a lot on his plate today, so we get it. Good job, bud. Okay, National Safety Week came at the perfect time as the kids are, of course, getting ready to go back to school. Some actually going back to school today. Paramedic Melanie Bangle is here with some cute kids and some important reminders. Let's get some introductions in order, Melanie.
This is my stepson, Jacob, and Logan.
All right, those guys got up really early this morning, so thank you guys for coming in. They're a little sleepy. Loving the helmets. So obviously this is a great reminder as, you know, the kids, we start getting back into the routine of things they need to know, especially kids who, you know, maybe take their bikes or their scooters to school. What are some things they should be doing, and the parents as well?
Definitely. Anytime a child is on something with wheels, a bike, a scooter, skateboard, they should always have a helmet on. 97% of adolescent fatalities are from head injuries. So kids walking to and from school, biking to and from school always need to have a helmet on. So the proper way to fit a helmet, you need to make sure it's fitted properly too. If it's not tightened enough, you should only be able to barely slide your fingers in here. It can actually bounce off their head when they fall. So it does them no good. Also, it needs to be, the top of it should only be 2 fingers from the top of their eyebrows to protect the front part of their head. And in the back, it needs to come down far enough to where if they fall backwards, it'll protect. This is a very important part of the brain stem. So you need to make sure that it fits properly.
Do all the helmets kind of come in that standard configuration now?
They do, but you do need to size it and make sure it fits them properly. Also, they need to be very visual. So kids that start early, especially high school and middle schoolers, they're walking to school when it's still dusk. So you can get reflective lanyards and put reflective tape. You can actually buy reflective iron-on stuff for backpacks. And then you can also get running bands. This is actually an armband for running.
Smart,
And they actually light up. So that actually makes them a lot more visual when they're out and about, either in the morning or in the evening. So when they do sports and stuff and they come home, it's a little bit darker. So you want to make sure they're definitely visible.
Right. And Logan, I mean, his helmet's awesome. Plus, it lights up.
His helmet actually does light up. So it flashes to kind of actually bring attention to him, so cars will see him.
Let's see your moves. Let's see how you do, Logan. Right across the stage. I want to see you doing your things.
Speed racer.
But you were saying one of the things you really wanted to emphasize is that bus stops and crosswalks, places you would think are the safest, are actually the most dangerous for kids.
In a bus stop, kids need to give the bus 10 feet clearance all the way around. So don't try to load the bus until the bus has come to a complete stop and the drivers open the doors and said it's okay to get on. Kids will be standing right on the sidewalk on the curb waiting, and the bus will come up but not completely stopped, and a child will step out trying to get on, especially the younger ones, kindergartners. So parents need to teach them to give the bus 10 feet space until it is completely stopped. Also, more kids are hit loading and unloading a bus because people see the bus stopped and illegally go around it. So if you see a bus stopped, whether it has the arm out or not, be very aware of children. They definitely, and kids take risks. They don't think about safety.
They're not paying attention like you parents should be. It's also a good reminder right now, you parents, you know, the school speed zones, watch your speed as you're going through the schools right now, because a lot of kids will be going in, checking out their classrooms and stuff this week as well.
And parents they're rushed, they leave late, you know, and then there's always traffic at the school. There's always going to be traffic. That's never going to change. So parents will be distracted, texting, worrying about their kids, and then they're not paying attention and they're speeding around the school. Parents will double park to let kids out. That's really dangerous. Kids will dart out from between cars and jaywalk. So it's important to teach your kids to always use the crosswalk or the street corners when they're crossing.
Melanie, thank you for coming in.
You're
Great tips. Thanks, guys. You guys go back to bed. They're really tired. Understandable. All right, Monica, back over to you.
Great reminders, because like she said, it's always going to be traffic. That's never going to change. All right, it is